Hey YouTube, welcome back. Today we have this problem. It's called valid palindrome. We have a phrase is a valid palindrome is after converting all uppercase letters into lowercase letters and removing all non-alphanumeric characters. It reads the same forwards and backwards alphanumerically characters include letters and numbers. Okay, so for example, we have this: a man, a plane, a canal. So we just remove all of the spaces and we have Panama. Canal Panama. Okay, so we remove all the places. We have this. We got this string, and we just want to make sure that it's palindrome. So we just read from forward, backward the same. So at least we have A and has A here, M and we have M here, and A and we have A here, and A and A here, and so on and so forth. So let's just take this one. I think we got this one is smaller. Sorry, let me delete this. This was from the previous video of the system design video. Let's see. I want to make this smaller. Yeah. Okay. So how we can solve this problem? So there is a lot of different ways to solve this problem. One of them is that a brute force is just to make sure that we have this character and try to loop through to get the last character of it, and just to try to loop for each last character. And I guess this one it will be like we loop twice, and I guess it will be off in squared. And there is a better solution that we can use two pointers. Which will be like that. We have one pointer will be in the beginning and one pointer will be in the end, and we start to compare this pointer with this if they are the same, and we compare this one with this if they are the same, and we compare this one with this, they are the same. And we have this, we compare it to the space, we don't compare it, and we have E it's not the same, so we return false. Or yeah, or we return false or true, I don't know. This one is false. So the way that we can do it is that we create a pointer in the beginning and the last. But there is two things that we should just think about first. First of all, we want to make sure that we are removing all the spaces and the non-numeric alphabetic numeric characters. So we should just, before starting, we want to create a function that checks if the specific function, a specific character is alphanumeric or not. So I'll just create I'll create a function, and I guess I will use is alphanumeric, and I guess I will use the regular expression. So I will have letter or character, or like you can call it over what you want. So return, let's use a regular expression, so it will be this, and we create an array. So we want to make A to Z and A to Z, Z also, and 0 to 9, and let's close it, and let's test the letter. So this one is this function is checks check the if this function is checking if this the letter is alphanumeric or not. So let's just start with the two pointers. So I will create two things. I will create I will do a for loop, and the pointers will be from the in the for loop. So I will say let the first pointer will be I equals 0. The second pointer will be J. 1 minute. The second pointer will be J, and this one will equals s.length minus 1. Minus 1, and I guess after that we will have I is less than J. Yeah, we will loop until I is less than J, and the I will be plus plus, and J will be minus minus. J minus minus. I guess that's right. Let's just check. What is this? Why? Oh, I don't have to make another lit. I guess, yeah. Okay, so let's start. So I will make a while loop. First of all, I want to check if this element is number or not. So I want to get the first from the first letter from beginning, and I'll compare it with the last letter from the end. So first of all, I'll just while I less than j, okay, and uh, is not, and the s of I, the character in the I index, is not an alphabetic number. So I plus plus until we find an alphabetic number, and we will do the same with J. So it will be I less than J, and array of J, and J will be minus minus. Okay, and if we found the first I character and the last the first character and the last character, we will compare them together. So I will say first of all, if s of I the lowercase the two lowercase okay, doesn't equal s of j to two lowercase, I will return false. Otherwise we continue looping, and when the loop is finished, that means that we don't find anything that we return false for, so we return true. Let's submit that. Okay, it's not right because invalid regular expression. Why the invalid regular expression? Range of order. What is the wrong with the regular expression? We return, I have an array, and e to z, oh, of course, z subnet. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about how this works. So let's just take an example. Let's take this one as an example. So if we take this one as an example, we first of all we say while I is less than, I will equal 0, and we say while I is less than j, and I is 0, and j is I don't know j how much, but j is a lot because there is at the last a. So while I is less than j, and I guess this is obvious, and the number is not alphabetic numeric, but however we find the a is alphabetic numeric, so this while doesn't run, doesn't do anything to the I. So we have another while here that we do for the j, something the same thing with the j, but the j is a here in the last one. So this while doesn't affect the j at all. So we say that if s of I, which is the a dot to lowercase, doesn't equals if j dot lowercase, and this is, and they equal each other. So none of these things is true. So we continue. So right now we have this mn, we have a space in I. So I will say if I less than j, and this is right, and s is not alphabetic, and actually it's not alphabetic because it's just a space. So I increase I with plus plus, so I will be here in the m, and j will be still the same because j has m, so we don't do anything here. So after that we compare m to m, they equals each other. So we'll just try to increase it. So right now we are in a here, and a and j, so and just so on, so forth, you find that you're turning true. So that's it. The solution for this is my solution for this problem. I hope my solution was quite good. If you think my solution was quite good, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss a video. And if you have anything about any idea, any video that you want me to do for only software interviews topics, feel free to give me in a comment section. I'll be happy to provide you with the content that you like. So that's it for this video, and see you in future problems.